All right, Neo Moonshot signing in here. My first ever YouTube video, my first ever video of this kind ever, and I hope it's not completely horrible. And if it is, I'm sure you are going to let me know. But I am in love with Neo. It is my new favorite cryptocurrency, and I think we're going to the moon. Pretty sure we're going to the moon. So I figured why not document it. I'm going to be making as many Neo videos as I can because I'm that excited about it. So let's go ahead and jump right in. I'm doing this on my tablet, so bear with me. I'm hoping this works out. Okay, so Neo Antshares and why I think it's cool. Okay, a little bit about me. Thank you, Ethereum. So last fall, my younger brother decided to buy into my fantasy football league with Bitcoin. Knew very little about it, $150 entry fee, and then what happened? Well, that $150 entry fee went up to $400, and then eventually like $700-800. So I went from not knowing much about cryptocurrency to wanting to know everything I could possibly know about cryptocurrency because the FOMO was real and it got me like it got a lot of people. Okay, so thank you, Ethereum. In doing my due diligence about cryptocurrency, I came upon Ethereum because I thought maybe I had missed the boat on Bitcoin a little bit and I was looking for the next big thing. And obviously there's lots and lots of information about Ethereum out there. So I bought in. I bought into Ethereum around 80 bucks and then I bought some more as it kind of went up around $100, and at that point I was kind of cashed out and just crossed my fingers and hoped for the best. Well, the best came true when I saw it go to 200, 300, and then up to $400. I had done really well, and because I was new to cryptos and wasn't quite sure, I decided to take some profits off the top of Ethereum around 370. I did keep some in there, so I didn't just sell it all, but I took some profits on Ethereum at about 370. It turned out to be a pretty smart move, as we know. But what did I then do? From that point, after I rode the Ethereum train to nice profits, I decided it was time to balance my crypto portfolio for the long run. So I've traded in and out of a few along the way, but this is where I'm at right now. This will kind of give you an idea on what I'm looking at on the horizon here. Current crypto asset allocation, Antshares is 35%. So I put my money where my heart is. Let's just say that. You can't be certain about anything, but I've been doing a lot of research, like I'm sure a lot of you, on Antshares, and I'm very excited about the future. Litecoin, 30%. I just absolutely love Litecoin for reasons I'll go into on maybe another video if I want to talk about Litecoin. Ethereum at 10%. It's a bellwether. It's the one that got me here. I'm not going to forget you, Ethereum. I'm always going to have probably a 10% allocation in Ethereum because I've missed some big companies in my NASDAQ trading days in the past. Companies that I thought I missed, and then you look a year later and see the ticker and you'd want to cry. I won't even name some of them because I will start crying if I talk about them. But Ethereum has that feel to me. It's the bellwether. It's the darling of the crypto world. I mean, you type in Ethereum, it's 1,000 news articles over the past month, and I don't think it's going anywhere. There's rumored to be 35,000 developers for it. Vitalik Buterin is a great figurehead for that. I really like Ethereum, and I'm not going to miss the train if we're heading to 1,000 and beyond. Bitcoin, same thing. Okay. Digital gold, Bitcoin's got its problems, SegWit, etc., widely publicized, but Bitcoin is the granddaddy. I'm going to have Bitcoin in my portfolio because I think it's going to 1 million or 5 million like some people have claimed. Don't know. Doubt it. But if it does, I'm going with. Okay, so I'm going to have Bitcoin 10%, but you did not come here to hear anything about Bitcoin. Everybody and their brother who is in the crypto world has an article or a channel about Bitcoin, so I will not bore you any further with that. Then I've got my kind of funny money crypto plays, ETC 5%. Everything I said about Ethereum, I'm going to attach to ETC. It's been around for a while. I really like the prospects moving forward, especially if they start doing ICOs. I like the team behind ETC. I get the story. I think ETC, when Ethereum runs to $500, $600, $700, $800, it's just going to settle in around 1,000. Sorry, 100. In the short term, maybe even in the next few months, because their FOMO is going to be real on Ethereum, and people are going to say, well, that says Ethereum in the name, I'm going to buy some. So I'm just going to get a piece of it. I'm going to hold on. I'm probably not going to buy a lot more, but I'm just going to sit there with my 5% allocation. Status network. Now, here is a lottery ticket, okay, built on the Ethereum network. If, for example, and look up status SNT. I'm not going to go into it here. Maybe in another video, because I really, really do like it. But will it work? Will it become the, let's see, the Android Adapt application for the Ethereum network? I don't know. But if it does, anybody who's invested at these prices is probably going to be rich. So, yeah, 5%, I'm in. Golem. Okay, supercomputer of the world going to take down Watson. Don't know if this is going to work, but I love the story. I love the team, and that's what you're going to find out about me as we move forward and I get into the Neo team. I like to invest in teams, developers, protocols, whatnot, and Golem is definitely one of my favorites. I mean, they are really going for it with this one, and if they get there and I own a piece of the world's supercomputer, that's going to be pretty cool, okay? But again, I'm not going to get into Golem right here. That's not the purpose of this videos. Okay, here's a little quote I broke out in an article I will pull up real quick. There I go. Antshares is a decentralized and distributed network protocol which is based on blockchain technology. People can use it to digitalize assets or shares and accomplish some financial business through peer-to-peer networks such as registration and issuing, make transactions, settlement, and payment. Sounds a lot like smart contracts. Love the idea of the smart economy branding. This is why everybody is calling Neo quite possibly China's Ethereum, because frankly that is what they're going for. So let's pull up the article that I was just quoting from. Let's see if there's anything else. Okay, Antshares promises digital assets for everyone. The organization's platform of crypto security is designed to be a useful asset digitization platform for the mainstream users. Existing in the space between Ethereum and counterparty, Antshares is about building a financial system bridging the real-world assets. The blockchain startup, and I'm not going to read the whole thing, just let me finish up here. The blockchain startup behind Antshares, Shanghai-based Onchain, runs the open source project without owning it, much like the company behind OpenBazaar, OB1. While Onchain, founded in 2014, lists several blockchain-related services on their website, the overarching goal is to build a large open source community, making Antshares truly decentralized. Why is Onchain important? Onchain is already a big-time company in China. So, this is going to lead more and more into the team behind Neo. We're going to be talking more about that because the players behind Neo are a who's who of ass-kicking developers, leaders, entrepreneurs. I mean, this is legit as you can get. Okay, let's go back to talk more about, you know what, there was actually one more article I wanted to bring up here. This just came out in the Merkle. Love the Merkle to get some information. Can Antshares, this is just from July 16th, 2017, can Antshares become China's immutable Ethereum? So, I mean, you keep hearing Antshares and Ethereum, you keep hearing Antshares and Ethereum, you hear Asian Ethereum, China's Ethereum. I mean, there is no competition right now to become China's Ethereum. So if Antshares becomes China's Ethereum, we're going to the moon. Okay, so this is what's drawing a lot of people in. And when I say a lot of people, that was another item I wanted to bring up. Somebody posted this on Reddit. I love this because it really gives you an idea. The Reddit subscription rank among the top 20 cryptocurrencies. Look at that. Antshares is at number 6. We have not even changed to Neo yet, and we're at 9,396 subscribers. Okay, so Neo is for real. I mean, this is not no, you know, chain coin bullshit, hope and pray, hodl together in the corner and just, you know, get her done. No, this is not. This is a growing protocol. This is a cryptocurrency that has real teeth behind it, power behind it, and you know, I guess the important thing to mention, and one of the other reasons I'm involved, is because when you get that kind of Momo, and you get the possibilities to be endless like they are, then how do you determine price, right? So I remember when I had Ethereum at $80 and it hit 150 bucks, you know, it felt so easy. Oh my goodness, this is easy. Cryptocurrency's awesome. Because when it hit 150, you know, like it was an article a day or about it, then, you know, those articles, you know, propelled it to 200. You know, then we know where it went to 300, you know, and I didn't know. I mean, I was on team Ethereum going to 1,000 because nobody really knows. I mean, we know it's an awesome protocol that's got great potential. So how do you put a price on that, right? And it's already operational. I mean, this is another thing. This isn't like, you know, EOS is the next Ethereum, right? Well, that's way out in the future. I mean, that's a possible, you know, contender. But, you know, like I said, if we have 35,000 Antshare developers, Ethereum developers right now, I mean, how long, I mean, who's to say that, you know, Ethereum just doesn't swallow up all of EOS's, you know, promises moving forward, okay? So why I'm talking about the FOMO or the MOMO in Ethereum is because Antshares Neo has that flavor. You know, who's to say when Antshares hits 15 again and 20 that it's not worth $15 or $20? Because, you know, when it's $15 or $20, they're going to say, well, it's $15 or $20 because this is China's Ethereum. This is the new smart economy. You know, by the time it's 20, you're going to have rumors of ICOs and smart contracts and dApps, exactly like Ethereum. So Antshares has not had its run. Okay, you can go back and look at a historical chart on Antshares and actually compare it to Ethereum's early days when Ethereum was just, you know, settling in around $2, $5, $6 forever, you know, and, you know, nobody could get it to really fly. This is a different crypto world than that was. This is a crypto world where millionaires have been created, you know, weekly, daily probably, you know, on shit coins. This is something totally different. You know, this is why. I mean, this is why I'm 35% asset allocation in Antshares. Okay? I believe in it that much. And I believe in it that much without even seeing, it in operation. I believe in it that much before Neo is even, launched. Because I want to buy it $5 or $6 right now. I don't want to chase it when it's 15 and 20. How many people probably looked at Ethereum when it hit 15, 20 and were like, I missed it. Yeah, well, I mean, it hurts when you see it go to 80, 200, 400, okay? So, you just really, I mean, Momo and crypto go together really well, and I'm a big believer that the proper rocket ship to ride right now is Neo Antshares. Okay, so I already talked about China, big players involved, on-chain, etc. We are already a top 20 coin, and until recently, only available on Bittrex. Okay, now we're available on Binance, but and just today I saw another Reddit post that showed the Chinese exchanges taking the lead over Bittrex. This is interesting because this shows the Asian interest spiking. Okay, so when Bittrex is the leader in volume, traded, and then now you have these Chinese exchanges moving ahead of it, and then you have Binance coming on to the North American exchanges to compete with Bittrex. You can see that the ability to trade and purchase Antshares is growing rapidly. So look out into a future where Polo has Antshares, or Kraken, etc. Maybe Coinbase someday. Who's to say? I mean, this is a big team. It's a big program. I don't know why eventually Coinbase would not want to get involved, but that's so far down the road, and it's not even necessary. Coinbase will probably get involved when Antshares is $50. If they're going to get involved at all. Anyway, so back to Binance. I think this is important. Binance is another created by another big player, okay, in China. He was a direct he was, I think it's OKCoin. Sorry, if that's not correct, but I think it was OKCoin or something like that in China, which is the biggest exchange. He was part of that team and decided to launch his own platform, which is Binance. So this is not like a shady company just coming forward and starting a trading platform. And this guy is really looking to compete with Polo, probably eventually Coinbase. And guess what 3 coins he chose to start it with? Ethereum, Bitcoin, and Antshares. Because he only wanted to launch with the best coins. I mean, we're not even Neo yet, and this is already looked at as a prized crypto, a legit crypto, a crypto player moving forward. Okay, let's move on to Antcoins. I mean, Antcoins are awesome. What I love about Antcoins, okay, so let's go to the numbers real quick. Basically, 1,000 Antshares, which I just got to, and I'm super excited about. 1,000 Antshares is going to equal 0.5 Antcoins per day. Okay, there's no need for mining. You don't have to go buy the latest graphics cards and set up a mining rig in your basement. To collect money from Antshares. I remember when I first got into Ethereum and I tried to sell my wife on the idea of setting up a mining rig in the basement with graphics cards, and I didn't even get a response. She just kind of looked at me like I was insane and just, went back to watching whatever television show she was. So I realized that my dreams for a mining rig in a basement were over. But I did explain to her about Antcoins and the dividend, and she said something like, well, I don't have to do anything. Nope, just own Antshares. Okay, well, then that sounds a lot better. I'm in. And I think the idea of that is going to grow. I mean, a dividend, right? So you have your okay. There's a lot of reasons why I love Antcoins. First and foremost, if you own Antshares and you're collecting Antcoins, how quick are you going to be on the trigger to sell your Antshares, right? I mean, you're gonna get addicted to those Antcoins when they start coming into your wallet, you know, and then they have a price. Let's look right now. Okay, so I think I pulled that up. Antcoin right here, $2.30, 12% today, you know, and this is what, a $6 Antshare. So what if Antshares goes to 50 bucks? Are Antcoins 10 bucks? I don't know. Remember, they're limited. So who's to say how high Antcoins can go? So this dividend thing is just outstanding. I've got 1,000 Antshares now. I'm super excited to have that. And I'm already like, you know, trying to convince myself why I want 2,000, right? Because the idea of someday, living, I mean, this is a pipe dream, but we can all have them. Can you imagine someday being able to pay your mortgage or your rent and live off of an Antcoin dividend? I just want to do it so I can say it, like, just like, you know, when your friends or your family ask, you know, how are you paying your mortgage? You're not working anymore. I'm living off my Antcoin dividends. You know, that sounds so cool. Like, what are you talking about? Well, you know, you should have listened to me long back in the day when I was talking about Antshares. And now I live off of Antcoin dividends. I mean, this is such an awesome concept. I really think it's going to force people to hold on to their Antshares. They're not going to be so quick to trade them on the market. And it's a way better, you know, money-making proposition than, you know, spending thousands of dollars on a mining rig to mine Ethereum and, you know, watch your electric bill go up. And I mean, I was hyped about the, you know, Ethereum mining for a minute, but I mean, once I understood Antshares and Antcoins, forget that. No thanks. I'll just buy more Antshares and buy Antcoins. You keep buying your mining rigs, and I'll just keep buying Antshares, and we'll see who wins. I'm not going to say I'm right, but we'll see who wins. Okay, I need to wrap this up pretty soon. I feel like I might be just running on and on. Anyways, smart economy equals smart marketing. I love, love, love the marketing idea behind smart economy. It's easy. It fits the elevator pitch, right? You're trying to sell the idea to somebody just like Antshares itself is trying to sell the idea to investors, developers. You got your smartphones, you got your smart TVs now. Well, we're just going to go ahead and do a smart economy. I mean, we're going to plug and play everything through our blockchain. I love it. And they're making it easy to do that too. That's just another thing that I love about Antshares versus Ethereum. So Ethereum, if you want to write a smart contract in Ethereum, you got to use Solidity, which is cool. Okay, cool language. A lot of people are hyped on it. And Ethereum is not going anywhere. But what Antshares did is they are going to let you write smart contracts with just about any programming language. So this is going to be a very simple and quick way for programmers to jump into the Neo smart contract world. I mean, they don't have to learn Solidity. They can just jump right in and start writing smart contracts. I think this was just a brilliant move by the Neo team to do that. And that just also leads to their capabilities as developers to be able to do that, to be able to make any programming language write a smart contract. I think in the end that's really going to set them apart. ICOs, Chinese ICOs will most likely be launched on Neo. What made Ethereum run? ICOs. Okay, so considering that Neo is going to be the cryptocurrency of China, if you are a young up-and-coming crypto blockchain developer that has an idea, let's say the Chinese supercomputer, that will compete with Golem, we'll call it Godzilla. So if you're going to write Godzilla blockchain to be the Chinese supercomputer, what network are you going to write it on? You're going to write it on Neo. And then it's going to be dominoes falling. You're going to have one and then another and then another. And this is what got Ethereum to run. And I can foresee the same thing happening with Neo. Okay, technical analysis. Let's jump right into that. And then we will finish up this video. Where are we at here? Sorry. Where's my chart? Okay, there we go. Okay, so I am in no way, shape, or form a technical analysis guru. If I ever say I am, I'm lying. But I do like to utilize it in my trades, okay? Pretty simple. I use historical time points. I use long-term trend lines. And then I kind of see, you know, what my best guess of where we're headed is. And you can see by my rocket ship there that I think these long-term trend lines that have formed a wedge pattern are going to break. And when they break, now remember, they're going to break, you know, they could break down. This is possible. You know, I've seen these trend lines break down, and they break down fast. I mean, however, Neo is not even launched yet. There is so much good news, in my opinion, on the horizon that it seems logical to assume that this trend line is going to break. This long-term wedge that goes all the way back into June when we, you know, we're testing the highs is going to break. And when it breaks, we're going to start looking at these, you know, historical price points. You know, first you're gonna look at 265, then you're gonna look at 284, then you're gonna look at 294, and then you're gonna be looking at 312. These are historical time points that are going to you know, be make or break points for the Neo chart. But I have a feeling that this long-term trend line, when it's broke, is going to send us to the moon. Neo is going to the moon. It may not be in this little rocket ship here, but we're going to the moon because it's all lining up. I'm super hyped on Neo. I hope you are too. You know, I look forward to, like I said, document this journey to the moon. Hope you enjoyed this video. If you did or didn't, please give me a comment and let me know what you'd like to see. But I plan on, you know, just kind of doing, you know, an update every couple days on what I'm looking at, what I'm seeing, and if I see things I don't like, I will bring that right to you, and then I will create a new channel. Maybe it'll be status.moonshot or snt.moonshot, or maybe I'll always be Neo Moonshot and just, you know. Anyways, thanks for watching. Peace.